Hello, and welcome to our spontaneous transmission on cultivating greater stillness. When I was looking at the layers today as we prepare to start our 6-week series for divine communication and connection, one of the layers, being able to get clarity, guidance, is stillness. And so we're going to bring in a process. It really is, it does more than that. Stillness is a superpower of consciousness. And it relates to being able to get clarity, but it relates to so many other things. It helps us to integrate. It helps us to relax into allowing, which allows for us to organically spiral up at this time. It helps our body devas connect to their ability to find the current of expansion that's unique to them, that they can ride in a more graceful way. They don't have to do it the way other body devas are doing it. And so we're going to bring in a process to help cultivate and amplify stillness. And we invite you to take a deep breath in and just, even in this moment, be aware of the breath. And you might yawn. The body devas like to use that to help reset their nervous system, especially if there's been a lot of influxes of light, things to assimilate, integrate, which there have been. So we're going to help to initiate that. Allow for that energetic reset. In inviting you at the level of your higher self, body devas, higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to energetically first reference, scan where you have any of your energy, your focus, your awareness in the past or in the future, including your creative energy, your will, your drive. And really, it only benefits us in the now. So we're just going to invite you at the level of your higher self to first energetically locate places and spaces in consciousness where you may have your energy, your focus, where it's kind of pulling you out of right timing, out of the present moment, because you have energy in the past or in the future. And so we're just inviting you, your body, your teams to reference it and then to retrieve it, you for you, body for itself, teams for themselves. Clean it, recalibrate it, re-embed it, realign it for the vertical now. The current energetic maneuver of consciousness is to shift into more of a vertical time pulse. So the more that we can be present and hold our energy, our awareness in the now, the easier it will be to reorient to that vertical alignment. And all of the energies right now are supporting us. It's like the momentum is there for us to use to pull ourselves even deeper into the present moment, into our column of light, vertical. So just inviting that retrieval of all your power, your awareness, your resources, your energetic resources, your creative energy, your reference points for all your needs, where you're trying to access resources in the past or in the future, retrieving all those reference points and receptors to the now, orienting them to the now. And when we're in this vertical stance with our energy or focus in the now, it's much easier to move into stillness. And just inviting you to retrieve any of your energetic fabric that you may have placed on another, trying to help them in any moment in time. Retrieving it off of them. It doesn't work for them. It only works for you. Cleaning it, recalibrating it, re-embedding it on you. Good. Inviting a balancing and stabilizing, updating all grids, all reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. In the next layer, I'm seeing around really this amplification of stillness is to ground more. And you as a soul will have your own unique way of grounding. You are an etheric being of light that rides on the front of the body's spine. Think of your ray of light, your beam of light, as resting firmly on the front of the body's spine. Ideally, we want to be firmly attached to the front of the body's spine, not lifting off, not hovering. So inviting you as a soul at the level of your higher self to work with the energetic fields and the guides to energetically reference your column of light, your ray of light, and firmly attach appropriately to the front of the body's spine. In a balanced, aligned way. Not leaking any energy onto the body. You're going to stay in your lane. You're going to stay in your column. So just retrieving all your energy off of the body back into your line of light. Out of the body's energetic fields into your own energetic fields. You have your own energetic fields. We're inviting the teams to do the same. Everybody getting in their own lane. And then we're inviting you as a being to intend and allow your focus to be fine-tuned, refined even more into the present moment and on you, on your own life. And then as you attach firmly to the front of the body spine, then the body deva is the one to actually ground into Gaia Earth as an aspect of Gaia Earth, part of the nature fabric. So we're just going to invite the body deva at the level of its higher self to work with the energetic fields and the guides to ground more in its own unique way. Increase its magnetics, its roots, strengthen its roots, its magnetics appropriately. Inviting its higher self to reference the amount of electrical energy coming in and to balance the electrical energy with the magnetics. Recalibrating its roots for the appropriate vibrational layers that are harmonic within the enlightened nature kingdom, grounding into the enlightened nature kingdom, not human consciousness, not mass consciousness. Body deva, bring your roots into the appropriate dimensions. And we're just witnessing and allowing. Body deva is going to do this for itself. It knows how. Body deva, bring your roots into the appropriate harmonic dimensions of Gaia that are supportive, that are safe, that are calm, that are clean, harmonic. And you might even bring, body deva, appropriate sounds, lights, colors, nature sounds in and around your roots that help you ground more. And then we invite a balancing and stabilizing, updating all grids, all reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. And we're going to invite the teams, now the team members of you, the team members of Body Deva, to ground in their own unique way. And maybe grounding into the world they're from if they're galactic beings. You as a being of light can also do that if it feels appropriate, or you can ground into your spark in the heart of source. And another yawn. When we balance the electrical energy by grounding more, the body can then relax more. And it's in that calmness, that more relaxed state, that it's much easier to link into the stillness. So now we're going to do a process for that. Deep breath in. And again, just allowing the witnessing of the breath, maybe even the gratitude. Another yawn. I'm just witnessing the body shift itself some more. It's like the jaw's relaxing a little more. So maybe another deep breath in. And just a little nugget here that you might notice, see if it resonates. When the body starts to grip, whether it's tightening the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, the hips, the back, the legs, the knees, the feet, it's trying to ground, and it's trying to do it unconsciously. And it just needs reminded, oh, I can consciously choose to work with my higher self to ground more, meaning your body can work with its higher self, its guides, to ground more in its own unique way. Every body deva will have a unique way of grounding that works for it. Good. And then the body deva feels much more empowered. So we're just going to invite the body deva to retrieve all responsibility for grounding itself back to itself. Anywhere it gave responsibility to something outside of it or someone outside of it. Body deva, nature, spirit, at the level of your higher self, reference all your responsibility for grounding yourself and get it back. Hold it at the level of your higher self. You as a soul can retrieve all responsibility off of the body deva for grounding you, and you hold the responsibility for you grounding you in your own unique way. Riding firmly on the front of the spine, grounding into the world you're from or in your divine spark, whatever's appropriate. And you don't have to consciously know what that is. You can just make a request for your higher self to do it. So a lot of times if we have body pain, especially like headaches or discomfort with the solar flares, even lack of sleep, this could be the culprit, the grounding. And every single time we get another influx, we need to ground more. More electrical energy coming in, we need to increase the grounding, the magnetics. Good. Balance and stabilize. Update all grids. All reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. Deep breath in. And we invite you at the level of your higher self to now scan appropriate harmonic dimensions where you can connect into a dimension that you're calibrated for. That's very clean, very harmonic, and very still. And you're not going to leave the physical form to do that. You are a multidimensional being. You can travel up and down your beam of light and within your beam of light into various dimensions to a very still, calm, safe, supportive dimension while you also bilocate here. So we're going to show you how to do that. And it's really your energetic self doing it, not the mind, not the mental body, not the intellect, not you at this level. You're just making the request for your higher self to locate a supportive, clean, clear, calm, still, harmonic dimension, maybe in the world you're from. And then we're going to invite your teams to do the same. You might already feel the shift as you start to locate it. Some part of you is going there energetically, linking into it. And then we're going to invite the body, deva, nature, spirit at the level of its higher self to work with the energetic fields and the guides to energetically reference a clean, clear, safe, supportive, harmonic dimension of Earth, Gaia, that is appropriate, that it's calibrated for, where it can link into the stillness, pristine stillness and calm and presence. And maybe there are nature spirits there that can encircle your body, Deva, that hold mastery of stillness. They can model your body, Deva, how to connect into and activate the stillness. We're going to invite the body Deva's teams to do the same. And then inviting you as a soul, as you link into this safe, supportive, harmonic, still, calm dimension, invite masters of stillness, ascended masters of stillness, maybe even galactic ascended masters of stillness, to encircle you and to model their mastery of stillness. Then we're going to invite the amplification, the activation, for you at the level of your higher self, body Deva's higher self, and teams activate and amplify stillness within yourself. Retrieving all receptors for stillness off of everyone and everything, relocating them into this appropriate dimension where you can receive it there. Cleaning those receptors, clearing those receptors so that they're able to receive. Calibrating them appropriately to receive this pristine stillness. And in pristine stillness, we can reset, reinvent much easier. You might just make a note to invite your higher self, body Deva's higher self, if it's appropriate, to do a gentle reset in the stillness. Feel like you're drifting off. Allow yourself to drift. In the stillness, we can renew. We can integrate. We can heal. We can get clarity. We can sense greater connection. Remember, a greater state of connection. Take a moment now and just witness the breath again. Forcing it, just watching it. Allowing yourself to continue to be in the stillness there in that other dimension while you are here, so that then it ripples to you here. It positively, empathically impacts you here. And we're just going to invite that ripple and reflection now into all dimensions where you express yourself. You body teams. And we mentioned a moment or two ago that stillness is a superpower. And the more you practice it, move into stillness, do this type of exercise. If it resonates, you can use this recording as many times as you want. You strengthen that muscle, and every time you amplify the stillness within you, you never lose it. You integrate it, and then you can amplify it more. And in the stillness, it helps us link into right timing, staying present, which then allows us to access all the resources we have access to, meaning exactly what we need just appears and shows up. Even maybe before we know we need it, it's just there. It's like, here you go, here you go. So it's like this link into divine synchronicity. They're showing me how it synchronizes us to that timing of divine synchronicity. And during this time of this maneuver in consciousness, of this accelerated momentum into vertical time, it'll be a very different relationship with time that is birthing in this moment over the next several months. This tool can be what you use to make it grace and ease filled for you, for your body, for your teams. When the body is in right timing, it will be in health, it will be balanced, it will be in the flow. And so we encourage you to feel into, if it resonates for you, to use this tool to cultivate stillness, to practice stillness, to use that magic wand, that superpower of stillness, or if you wish to cultivate a tool that is more unique to you. And maybe something else drops in as an insight or an inspiration. And follow that, because you will each have your way of navigating this time. Your body devas will have their own unique way of navigating this very unique, unprecedented, we're going to call it maneuver of consciousness. And so we just encourage you to link into your own healing power, your own mastery, your own inner wisdom, so that it can reflect more for you as you maneuver and traverse this sacred path. Much love to each of you. And if you do want to join us for the Divine Communication and Connection Masterclass series, we start today, but you'll have access to all the recordings. So if you see this a week or two from now, you can still join us. And we are going to be upgrading the mechanisms for divine communication and connection, as well as helping each person that is participating in finding their own unique way, their own way of amplifying their own intuition, their own inner guidance, connecting with guides, connecting with higher self. So if it resonates for you to join us, you can go to our website at embracingtheinfinite.com and find a link. And again, all the recordings will be available even if you're connecting to this after the fact. And we will be doing alternating weeks of transmission only and then interactive Q&A. So you will have opportunities to interact with us if you join us live, and otherwise you will receive, again, all the recordings to listen to and use as much as you want. And we look forward to connecting with you all again soon. And in the interim, in the intermission of that, may you continue to cultivate what supports you at this time in an empowered and aligned way. Much love.